Hi guys, I'm Nina, you're the intro bank hipster darlings, and today we're going to do the Feminism is my jam tag. This was started by Christina and Sarah in collaboration with Feminist Apparel. Now, I do find Feminist Apparel to be somewhat problematic because even though they are a great 501c3, donating part of their proceeds to a local women's charity in Philadelphia, they are run by Alan Javier Martifel, who is a cisgendered heterosexual seemingly white man who is making a paycheck off commodifying the marginalized groups of the world, and I do find that a little bit problematic. But feminism is an important topic to talk about, and I do think that we should be talking about it, so I'm going to do this tag. So, how and when did you become a feminist? I have always been a feminist since I can remember, and I mean that quite literally. About 7 or 8 years of my life is gone from my memory because I had seizure medication, which did lots of weird things with my brain chemistry. However, I have always been told this story, and I'm going to tell it to you guys. When I was probably in the 1st grade, maybe in kindergarten, a high school boy pushed me off the bus, and me and my mom went down to whoever was in charge to get this straightened out and to maybe like get the boy punished for like pushing a small child off the bus, obviously. When we went down there, they said, and I quote, "Boys will be boys," and we can't really punish him for doing that. And so since then, I think I've pretty much always been a feminist, and yeah, so that's a thing. What is your favorite feminist book, movie, song, TV show, etc.? Now, I could do a lot with this, but I am having a little bit of a problem with the intersection between LGBT and feminism, feminist TV shows lately, because it has not been a great week for bi characters on TV. They can't even say the word bisexual on TV right now, apparently. But I think I'm gonna go with Scandal because it is like really important to me. It's women in politics and lawyering and just all sorts of great things, and it like tackles rape culture and oh, just so many good things, and Olivia Pope is fantastic. A lot of the people on Scandal can be somewhat terrible, but there is a really genuine place that a lot of the women characters are coming from. They're not perfect, they're very flawed, but it's amazing. Where do you go to read up on current feminist topics? Pretty much if I have a space, if I have a social media space, it is gonna have some curated feminist content. My Tumblr is curated with feminism, my Twitter is curated with feminism. I don't use Facebook, but pretty much all of my spaces, IRL and online, have a curated feminist content. So everywhere. Huffington Post has a great women's section. Tumblr and Twitter are my fan-freaking-tastic places. YouTube is a great space for feminism, and I think that's really awesome. I think especially with a lot of the discussions that have been happening lately, just, oh my god, lady power is right on in YouTube. How do you treat yourself? I'm really bad at this. I've been really bad at this for a while, because I have just not done it in a long time, and I need to do it. But lately I have just been really bad at doing it, and so I need to find a way to treat myself more regularly. I do try and catch up on all of my my television shows, but I have been really bad at doing this, so I don't really have an answer for this, and that's sad. I need to do a better job. What's the most effective way to explain feminism to a newbie? I often take feminism and make it about equality, about, you know, the equality of genders, but I also take the representations that are so important to me to talk about in media, and I try and talk to people about representation more often, because if you can see yourself, it makes things more valid. And I think that's an important thing to talk about. I think it's really important to talk about validating different narratives, and I think that's honestly the way to get into it, because that intersection has been so important to me, and I think it's really important to other people. I kick the patriarchy to the curb by making no excuses for rape culture. There has been a lot of talk about rape culture lately, and I don't make excuses for it anymore. I used to so much, but you know, personal experience has come about, and you know, I have grown up, and now, like, I don't have time for rape culture, and I don't have time for people who victim blame or slut shame, and so making no excuses for the patriarchy, you know, making sure men don't get a gold star for just being a decent human being, yeah, that's one of the things that I do to kick the patriarchy to the curb. Do you have any feminist YouTubers you recommend? Gay Rights is a fantastic feminist YouTuber. I think she is probably one of my favorites because she is another bisexual lady, and she's just fantastic, and I really love her. Who else do I recommend? A Conman is a really great feminist ally, and ALB in Wonderland, and I'm gonna go with Amy Dallin, who talks about comic books. I think that they are all really important. I think that a lot of them have a really great way to contribute to feminism. What's your favorite feminist apparel t-shirt? I don't have one, and I don't think I'm gonna go there. I do like the idea of the feminist as fuck circle, but yeah, I don't have any feminist apparel t-shirts, and I don't think they will be profiting off of my my dollars. Who am I gonna tag? I'm gonna tag Paul Roth in this if he wants to do it. I'm also gonna nominate Mouse and Sneakers, and who else? And anybody else who wants to do this, yeah. Because I have a lot of ladies who come to my channel, and I really like seeing you guys' responses. If you do a response, please leave it in the comments. And how did you become a feminist? Leave that in the comments below too. But till I see you next time, bye guys.